Welcome back to the greatest show. I am J.K.L. Harris. How are you guys doing today? Hello. Craig. I'm actually going to have the left headphone on today. My ear's been feeling good. I want to hear this beautiful game in all of its glory. This is Frostpunk 2. And the city shall survive. What's up, Cass? Hello. Welcome in. I do want to draw attention real quick, though. We are starting Frostpunk 2 today, and I very much need the distraction. Exclamation Buster is back in the title because Buster spent the night last night in the clinic, and is spending tonight in the clinic too because he's most likely getting surgery in the next couple of hours. Tuesday morning, I woke up and he was just every time he went to go pee, he was just very, very, very upset and immediately rolling over as he got out and complaining, vocalizing. And I sent some texts to the clinic saying, hey, I think we might need to bring him in after my shift, and talked to the doc while I was at my shift on Tuesday, and she agreed of like, yeah, that sounds like you might need to bring him in. So I went home, and he was chill. He was just lying right here, just super chill. Went to the bathroom like 10 minutes after I got home, like didn't say a word. And I texted him like, hey, I think whatever was passed, like he's okay now. And they're like, okay, good to hear. Keep us updated. And I was like, okay. Wednesday, he started doing the same thing. And I was like, well, shit. So I canceled stream because I was like, I need to keep an eye on him. And then he calmed down again. He didn't really eat that much, but like other than that, he wasn't complaining that much. So I was like, okay, whatever. Went to bed. Went to bed a little bit early even that night because I just had been so stressed out by everything that I was not sleeping that well, and so I ended up falling asleep. Woke up at 3 a.m. Had fallen asleep on the couch, so I went into my bedroom. Didn't see Buster in any of the spots as I was walking to bed. Then I thought I heard something in my closet, so I turned the light on for the closet, and there he was, just sitting there. And I realized he was trying to pee. And I realized he was trying to pee and not doing it. And that's when I realized, oh shit, this isn't good. Finally, a little bit came out, but as a little bit came out, I realized he was soaked in his own urine, which means that's been going on for a little while, where he was trying and not a lot was coming out, and it was just getting on him instead of like even coming out. So I didn't sleep much Thursday morning because I just was like waiting for the clinic to open so I can text him and be like, hey, can I bring him in? They ended up not getting me back to me until like 1 o'clock yesterday. Finally they did. They were like, bring him in. And I was like, okay. Brought him in, and he wasn't like full enough on his bladder that he was like backed up, but there was definitely stuff in there that wasn't coming out. He was very, very much in pain. So they took him in. They got him unblocked last night. Helped flush his system because there was a lot of stuff in there that just wasn't just urine and stuff. And the conversation we had yesterday with the vet tech, basically, it was either for the rest of his life I was giving him like muscle relaxers twice a day and giving him antibiotics fairly often. And I realized I don't know if I could commit to that. So it sounds like we're doing the surgery. Probably during the stream, I'm going to get a call from the vet just to confirm everything and make sure I know what I'm doing, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'll be frank. So I'll probably have to take some time off stream for that. And it sounds like they're going to do the surgery this afternoon to make sure that he's just able to pee. That being said, that's going to open up a whole new can of worms, because what they're doing is basically going to make it like he pees like he has the other genitalia, except he's not going to have the protections that the other genitalia has. And so I'm probably going to have to give him lots of haircuts down there for the rest of his life. I have to be very extra careful because he can get a UTI from whatever for the rest of his life. Like, this doesn't make things out of the woods. It just means he can pee. But if he's not able to pee, then he's not going to have a life. And so we need to do whatever gives them the chance at having one. So, yeah, I'm again raising money because I haven't even been told what the price of the surgery is going to be. They told me they'll work with me, but that doesn't mean I'm getting out of it for nothing. So, yeah, anything. Again, exclamation Buster, the link to the GoFundMe's in there. It's the same GoFundMe from the first one, not even erased. So I'm still, you know, still trying to recover just those first medical bills, but that'll help me pay for this if I get money for that. So anyway, let's get into Frostpunk 2, because I really could use the distraction, and by distraction I mean making the kids do all the work. Because if you are not familiar with this game, I did actually stream Frostpunk 1 on the channel. This is a city builder. This is a city builder where the world froze. Oh. We're gonna turn down the sound. Current game, change this to... Oh, there we go. Hope Buster does feel better as well as you. I mean, if the surgery goes well, he'll be able to pee. And that's been his big issue, is he's not been able to pee. But anyway. Story of the first game is, the world started to freeze. To the point of the normally frozen parts of the world were actually the warmest parts of the world. I don't think they ever fully went into the science behind that. Oh. We're using freedom units here, by the way. We still need to bring... Okay, we're bringing the music video volume also down. Okay. And so you went up into the north from London to try to build a new city. And building a new city was not easy. You had to put kids to work. You had to put kids to work on even harder things. The adults had to do some stuff too, but really, the children. We played one round on Steam. It was tough. It's one of the toughest city builders I've ever played. We somehow won on my first playthrough. We were probably playing on easy difficulty. It was by no means a walk in the park. Had to make a lot of hard decisions. You're British in this game. Gross. I know. Not everyone's perfect. But so I'm excited to see what we do with this one. I've tried to avoid, like, I knew they were coming out with a second game. I've seen some pictures and stuff and knew that there was like some changes made to like how you build the cities and stuff like that. I've tried to avoid too much of the specifics, but it seems like they didn't rest on their laurels. I think they could have just made game one in a new engine and with like some like new stuff you could build, and I probably would have played it and enjoyed the hell out of it. But it looks like they actually went through some like big changes, and I'm excited to see. Through raw determination and copious amounts of child labor, the city survived. Exactly. The game is very different than the first. I've heard that, so I'm excited. I've heard that the tutorial isn't even like isn't even a given. That it's very possible to lose the tutorial. So I'm excited. Frostpunk 2 is a challenging game in which planning ahead is crucial, and failure is a natural part of the experience. If you're a veteran of the original Frostpunk or enjoy a challenge, you may try your luck with the officer or higher difficulty level. Otherwise, you just start citizen and take it one step at a time. I would not consider myself a veteran of the first one. Kate, thank you so much
for Buster.
Thank you for the bits for Buster. I appreciate that. Thank you. And welcome in. Unironically, the Soulsborne into City Builders. Unironically. Remember, it's not how many times we fall, it's how many times we get better. Actually, Banished. I'd say Banished is the Soulsborne to City Builders. With this being like a not too distant second. So what are bits for Twitch? So bits are like just an extra way to give to streamers. The thing I personally like about bits is obviously I appreciate anything. Like genuinely, I appreciate anything. Most if not all streamers appreciate anything. When you pay, the issue with subs, so you pay Twitch $6. I get a percentage of that, and then my percentage gets taxed based on, and the weird part is the tax is based on where it's paid from. So I think the US, it's standardized what I get paid if someone subs to me and they're in the US, but like I have people in other countries that sub to me, and the amount I get from them varies from person to person. So long story short, Twitch takes a cut and then I pay taxes, except I don't even pay the taxes. Twitch does it. And so what I get from subs is incredibly inconsistent. Almost, in fact, sometimes it feels like it changes month to month. Bits, on the other hand, when you go and buy bits as a viewer, you pay for the bits plus taxes plus Twitch's cut up front. And then whenever you give me 1 bit, that's always 1 cent that goes into my payout. You give me 100 bits, that's $1 that goes into my payout, no matter what, no matter where you are in the world. So bits are a lot easier for me to just mentally keep track of through the month of like, oh, this is how much money I made, because it's a 1-to-1. No matter where you are in the world, I get a cent. So yeah, so 1 bit is 1 American cent as an American streamer. It's different for other countries, obviously, but like even then, it's always going to be, well, I don't know. I don't actually know how it works for other people if they're constantly updating the conversion rate or whatever. But what Kate did was $10, and that's $10 that I know is going to be my next payout. And I don't have to do some complicated math. So that's why, like, subs are great for a number of reasons. And like that is by no means a you shouldn't be subbing, you should be getting bits. No, sub, please, if that's what you want to do. Like, but bits are just easier to quantify in your head. So anyway, remember, it's not about how many times we fall, it's how many times we get up. I would not consider myself a veteran of Frostpunk. I beat it once on stream, but that was after watching a couple people play and having some ideas of what I need to do to not fail through the first part. And I haven't played it. I played it maybe once or twice since, if that, and that was how many years ago? So we're probably gonna play on an easier difficulty. All right, let's do a prologue. They came upon the old machine as they always do, and when the whiteout hits, they must survive. All right. In 1887, the world froze to death. Civilization crumbled. The failing British Empire built generators to support cities of evacuees, cities that would become the last on Earth. Whether huddled by a generator or out in the open frostland, those that survived were shaped by the ordeal. 30 years later, all became very different people. If you made OnlyFans, I would sub. I am way too self-conscious about my body to make it to do that. I appreciate it. I really appreciate that, but yeah. And actually, adult content creator that I definitely just happened on their YouTube video of the other day, did a pretty scathing takedown of OF and how much of a cut they take, which reinforced my, I don't know if I really want to support that. As much as I do say support your creators, as you should. Cass, thank you for the 1,000 bits. I appreciate that. Apparently the site has gotten really greedy in recent times. I don't know enough about OF to like really go in depth on it on stream, but like as someone who has definitely never used the website ever, I do have some concerns as a person that has definitely never used the website ever. Just, you know, discoverability and things like that. Like, I 100% get the I don't want people getting my content for free. Like, totally get that. I mean, I understand as a concept. Kind of weird to me. I could make my Twitch stream subscriber only, and I never would do that. Not even from the honestly, mostly from the discoverability standpoint. It's really hard to discover my fucking streams and whether or not you like them if I made them sub only. I don't I don't have a private Snapchat. Again, body issues. I love my beard. My eyes are pretty cool looking, I've been told, and I tend to believe it. Yeah. So anyway, discoverability on site that the rules have changed so much on whether or not we're allowed to mention it that I've been mentioning it, but I'm not going to anymore. Alone was always trash, and that's why people should so hard Twitter. Yeah, Twitter and Reddit. You literally could only figure out if someone had something by looking for their stuff on other pages and then being linked back to it, which frankly I'm surprised both websites, like, and I'm sure there's others too where that's really popular to find that out, but like I'm surprised those two websites have let OF get away with that for so long, because Reddit, it absolutely has tanked the quality of certain subreddits that I've never gone to. And from my understanding, Twitter's done a good job of separating those accounts. Like, I've heard some people mention, oh, I get them on my feed even though I don't want it. And I'm like, I've never seen them on my feed. So, got a very handsome face in general. Thank you. I appreciate that. I say I appreciate it. I have a hard time believing you. And that's not because anything about you. That's just my brain and my dysmorphia. But, like, appreciate it. Last I saw, you could talk about it and not promote it, which you already even talking about as promotion. Yeah, that's why it's always tough. I don't have one. Like, genuinely, don't have one. No intention of ever making one. Even with all the nice things people are saying about my face. So hopefully that saves me. Anyway, let's go freeze our asses off. Housing districts increase the demand for heat, but it's better to have a roof over your head than live without one. Shelter scarcity escalates the cold problem more than the unfulfilled heat demand. Okay, so yeah, houses, even if they're in cold places, are going to be better than not having houses. Ooh. What? Can you hear us? Captain! Do you hear us? Apparently, we need to turn subtitles on. Oh.
A generation ago, we fled the crumbling British Empire as the world froze around us.
Wait, why are you naked?
Held New London together.
Oh, is this us from the first game?
United.
Yeah, it was 30 years without us, apparently.
30 years of white hats. But the world around us is dead. Empty. Ripe for taking.
Uh-oh.
The city vistas.
Merely surviving is not enough. We have to expand. After all, it's us who survive the end of the world.
Yes, grow. The city must grow. Listen, now that the captain is dead, the children can leave the mine, right? Steward. The children can leave the mine, right? Anakin. The Wanderers, prologue. We've been roaming the frozen desert for years. Many of us do not remember a world before the Great Frost. Now another whiteout is coming. And again, we've reached the old machine. Again, we rely on its furnace to provide heat through the storm. In the past, we always made sure there were enough supplies for the next whiteout. Our numbers have grown through the years, providing for everyone's heart getting harder and harder. We must survive. I didn't even look at graphical settings. Hopefully they're kind. My poor stream computer. Children here for the mines? Why would we take the children out? You know, the funny thing is, I'm saying all this, I'm pretty sure in that game on stream, I actually did we're not putting the children to work. I think I actually did that. I think you should bring back children labor. In-game, right? In-game, right? The old dreadnought remains in pieces under layers of snow, but the scattered wagons will have resources inside. First, we must break ice to reach one of the oil wagons and construct an extraction district to use it. Then we can turn on the dreadnought's furnace to heat us. The game is chunky graphically and saves like Total War 3, so expect lag when it happens. Okay. I can't, obviously the UI is blurry, but I'm realizing already that I don't think I'm going to be able to go on the top. But I don't think I'm going to be able to go on the bottom either. So we're going to go right here? Question mark? We might go back top left or go top right depending on what we cover. Dead middle. True. There we go. All right. 350. Oh my god, it's not 350 even, it's like 348. Oh, okay, there we go. I think you become you can be bottom left. Oh, okay. We'll try bottom left then. And then if Crank's wrong, we'll take him out back. Anyway, we will restart the furnace. Okay. Oh my god, we're already running. Give me a breather. Give me a breather. Okay. To a blank game where I'm in a frozen wasteland. Nice. Okay, so we have 88 weeks. Once this whiteout hits, we'll get locked in and we'll no longer be able to gather food. We must be ready by then or we will not survive. We have 3,000 people, of which only 1,950 of them are available for the workforce. We're going to have to change that. No, we're not. And then 0... stay above the line. Oh. I think if no, we'll go here. We'll go here. Not quite center middle because it looks like objectives will come down to about here, like this. But like, yeah, I don't want to be like. I don't want to be like where this is the bottom and potentially covering something. Okay. Frostbreak to an oil wagon and construct an extraction district. Turn on the furnace and the dreadnought wreck to provide heat. Oh, this game's chunky graphically, so graphics. Okay, we can't change that. Preset. I can't even change the preset? Oh, God. Oh, because of certain things have to be done. We'll see. We'll see. We'll have to. We might have to come back to this. If we have fun with this, we'll come back to this. But I do want to do one playthrough without Twitch chat doing Twitch chat things. Okay, there's nowhere to change subtitles, right? No. Okay. All right, let's unpause so that we find out what we're supposed to do. Wait, does it just say go and then tell me? Okay, frostpunk breaking. Teams of workers with heavy equipment breaking ice and prairie grounds so the camp can be expanded. Frostpunk to an oil wagon. Fertile soil, maintenance wagon. Is it an oil wagon? What? Do this. What? Press T to see tutorial. Okay. Initially, you can only build districts in a limited area. The wider terrain is covered in frozen stiff ground, which is impossible to construct upon. To widen the buildable area, you'll need to use frost breakers. You can send out frost breaking teams by clicking on the frost breaking button located in the bottom right of the screen. Then find your way towards the area edges of the buildable area. Click on yellow tiles until the indicator circle is full. With that, click on the tick to confirm and start the construction, or use right mouse button to cancel your last choice. To build districts on resource districts covered by frozen stiff ground, you'll need to use frost break on those tiles. Frost breaking cost is fixed, and unless there are no more tiles to collect, the amount of tiles needed to begin frost breaking is always the same. Okay, so if I click on this and then click on this, oh no, I have to have this open. Okay, we're gonna go towards this oil wagon. I think 5. Okay. We're gonna do that because we also want to clear that around, I guess. Then check mark, confirm. Scraps. Scraps are a stockpileable resource you spend on frost breaking, funding construction, or when using specific actions. Scraps are collected weekly. Everybody provides their share. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. You can use the take scrap action on wanderers, which will increase the number of scraps in your stockpile, but also worsen your relation with the wanderers, which as a result will lower your trust in you as a leader. You can also use the return scraps action, which does the opposite. Costs you scraps, but improves relations and trust. Camera controls, WASD, middle mouse button, QE, left shift and scroll up or down. Keybinds. Hold left alt for the buildings overlay, hold 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 for the speed, X for frost breaking, B to build, H for hubs, and T for tutorials panel. So this is going to go fast, so let's... Or this is what we have to do before we can do anything? I could have watched it. Eris, do I go back for MREs? Wait, why would you have MREs? Okay, we need build an extraction district, so yes, there. Like 3 tiles to construct district. Oh, there and there? Sure. Oh! The MREs are food you can eat. Really? Okay, so we need... Oh, we need fuel. That's why I can't do that yet. So, speed 3. What is this? Tip for future planning, districts can be expanded as well. Okay, so don't build a bunch of stuff right on top of each other because you're going to want to expand, is what I'm reading from that, hopefully. As a thick black liquid oozes through the pipes, our people rejoice. The carcass of this old machine is a testament to the hardships that made us. I know you've probably never heard of them before, but yeah, you can eat them. Thanks, Cass. Oil. We have oil. We can turn on the furnace. Select the Dreadnought Rec to access furnace control. Once turned on, the Dreadnought's furnace will automatically convert oil into heat. I see. All right, so we do this. Generator off. Generator on. Alright, output and demand. The city's economy is based on the output and demand of various resources. Output is the total amount of scarce resources provided by district and buildings. For example, food output can be increased by building a food district. However, a working district also increases demand for resources needed to sustain its operation. In case of the food district, heat and materials. When output equals demand, you will see a golden icon for the given resource on the top bar. When output is higher than demand, you'll see a positive number next to the icon. Okay. Demand is increased by the needs of people who require food and shelter to survive. When output is lower than demand, you'll see a negative number next to resources on the top of the bar, indicating how much more output is needed to demand. District abilities mostly increase heat and materials demand. Okay, there's a bunch of other stuff to see, but I really want to quickly see. Furnace on, we have enough oil to cover current needs, but the cold will still affect our people until we have proper shelter. Housing will best protect us from the cold if built in closer proximity to other housing or the furnace itself. However, we'll need prefabricated parts for construction. We brought some with us, the rest we'll need to extract from them. Okay, so we don't have enough shelter, we don't have enough food, and we don't have enough materials. Frost break to construction wagon and build an extraction district to prefabs. Okay. Oh, this is down there. Shit, I didn't need. So this is oil, this is construction. Okay. So let's start here. I want to. Guess I kind of want to stake like this, right? Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to stake like that. Those were available areas to expand into, and then I clicked the check mark instead of right clicking to like try to cancel it. It's fine. Wait, is it fine? Well, I already did it, so it's gonna have to be fine. Plus 40 on oil. Streamer, I'm cold. Could you turn the heating on, please? Have you tried closing your window? Doesn't look like I'm made of money. Okay, well, can I build housing? Alright, looks like I have them. Okay, so do like that? Green or near certain districts like housing have neighbor bonus, yeah. Mr. Jimmer, I had the yellow snow and now my insides have frozen solid. What do I do? You eat the brown snow? Okay. Did I? Okay, I fucked up. So, frostbite. You need. Start there. Sure. Yeah, this district approach is very different than the first week. Get a little. You reassure is sick and injured. Unresolved problems in the city make part of its workforce absent. Ah, that's what that icon is. These workers are temporarily excluded from your workforce. Two main types of absence. Sick. The number of sick workers increases proportionally to how high disease currently is. Those people rejoin the available workforce upon decreasing disease in the city after being cured in hospitals. 2. Injured. The injured will rejoin the available workforce over time. Having hospitals or using abilities, e.g. triage, accelerates this process. You may encounter other types of absence in the city due to various events and decisions you make. Okay. God, there's still so much. Cold. Cold is a measure how well your city is heated and how protected your people are from the frost. Make sure that shelter and heat are fulfilled. Not satisfying those needs mainly increases cold. High cold increases disease, decreases population growth, and causes recurring events of citizens freezing to death. Okay, how are we doing on cold? We have a surplus. Heat. think is what that means. But we need... Oh, cold is severe. I see. These are my warnings. Oh. Shelter! Your population needs shelter to survive, not provided cold will aggressively rise in the city. Shelters mainly provided by housing districts, but remember, as other types of districts needs heat. If the heat demand in the city is not fulfilled, cold will rise. At a lower rate compared to lack shelter. Building housing districts in the right place, e.g. in proximity to each other, can reduce the heat demand. Okay. I do need to build a second housing district. I'm going to try building it right behind my first housing district. Actually, we'll go this. I don't like this part, but on game tip, people need heat and food to survive. Yes. This gives this one room to expand. I can expand this here. This can still expand this way. Oh, cool. And then this one also gets additional heat because... Oh, that tracks. Okay, sweet. Yeah, we'll confirm. And then I think I just... this costs work scraps. Only 30 scraps. Okay. What do I want to do? That's oil. I need to start heading towards food, right? Like, there's no question that's next. Am I able to go this way? Oh, I am. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna... not actually get this oil. Part-time starvation is not good for morale. Yeah, I just also want to let the tutorial let the tutorial guide me there, because I don't want to accidentally like break something by going there early. But I do want to do some frostbreak. Alright, let's speed 3 while this builds. Oh, I need to build construction or extraction. Results. To establish some heat and shelter for our people, we must turn our attention to the incoming whiteout. First, we must frostbreak the small patches of fertile soil suitable for growing food. Then we must store it in easily accessible depots. We must move quickly so no one starves. I see. Alright, we are perfect on housing. Construct. USR was happy enough. Oh. Okay, so we need to frostbreak the fertile soil, so we'll do that over here. That over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Sure. And then we need to build the food district on the fertile soil. So wait for that to do its thing. I'm putting prefabs. Okay. I don't know what any of these other buttons are doing, and I'll wait until the tutorial tells me to mess with them. Alright. Food district. What is food stockpile hub? Okay. Cost workforce, prefabs and scraps. Gives me stockpile capacity have any stockpile capacity? I have 10,000 stockpile capacity. Did you ever play Endless in the first game? No, I don't think I did. I think I beat the actual game once, and then what is the? Oh, because I never saw this tutorial. Districts are the base of your economy. Build and produce or process resources and provide shelter. Districts have a fixed number of tiles need to begin construction. Certain part of Endless is now base game, so enjoy. Smile. Districts have a fixed number of tiles need to begin construction. When building a district, keep a look out for the indicator circle, which shows you how many tiles you have. Still have to click for the construction to start. With full, click the tick to confirm, and start the construction. Use right mouse button. That's your last choice. Available tiles are white. Click on them until the indicator circle is full. Already selected tiles yellow. Okay, that we've already stood. Extraction and food districts require resource deposits to be built. You need to begin selecting tiles from the highlighted resource deposit with corresponding resource icon. For example, to build an extraction district, start from the tile with an oil depot or deposit. Okay, got that. Why is there still this exclamation mark? Like, have to build a food district? We secured our immediate survival. Now we have to stockpile as much food as we can before the whiteout forces to take shelter. To do that, we need to produce more for food than our current demand. We must be ready. Okay, we are not stockpiling food, so we are going to expand this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Oh, I need to stockpile 40,000 food, and my stockpile is only 10k, so I am going to need to build one of these. Sure, we'll pick one. So what was the story of the first game? The story of the first game was we're escaping London, and we need to build a city ASAP. And oh, we have an oil deficit. Figure this out. Start extracting oil from that. Available for workforce. Okay, so we only have 4. Okay, we just got a bunch back because we got finished. We're gonna build a food district here. We're escaping because it's London. Yes, exactly. What was the? Okay, you get a bonus from being near a hub already, but you still need to build on food and stuff. Brits leaving London after experiencing minus 10 siege weather. Yes! It's definitely all it was. Alright. We should build extraction. What a building. Moving back towards the city. City building was a lot more building than district. This is still really cool. Although it's definitely on a much larger scale. What's this? British people are weak complaining about 25C. Were you in the call earlier with me? Because Mim's from Mans is Manx, so maybe not exactly British. He's British when we want him to be and not British when we want him to be. He was literally complaining about 25C. And then Cal, 42 Gardner. I hate the British. That literally no one says that more than the British. Pouring sand in his hands. We've been here so many times. The soil is depleting. A couple more and there will be no point erecting the hothouses. There'll be nothing to grow food on. The yield is so low. Either we pull emergency shifts or tighten our belts. Otherwise, there might not be enough for everyone. We might not be able to fill food stockpiles without exceptional measures. Consider asking the wanderers to tighten belts or instill emergency shifts in food districts. Not that bad. I was wearing sweatpants, sweatshirt today. I was 73. Yeah, I was talking. He was like, he says whatever temperature he did like his weather to be, and I'm like, I can't even wear flip flops for that. All right. So is this teaching about? Yeah, this is teaching us about how to do. Okay, so how do we do edicts in this game? Just tell me. Well, let's start looking through the tutorials while we wait for stuff to build. Dreadnought Wreck has a furnace that serves as a heat generator for your population. You have fuel to turn on this furnace. In this case, oil is the only available fuel. Once you've recovered it, you can turn on the furnace by clicking the switch next to Dreadnought's furnace. Hi, Zen! Have a wonderful stream here, Lurkin. Thank you! If I assume you're going off to your stream, and hope you have a good stream. Appreciate it. You need to have fuel to turn on 73 God bless degrees Fahrenheit. I think 25 is around that. If I remember correctly. No. I think that's closer to 20. I think maybe closer to 21. 25 is 77. Oh, no, never mind. So, close-ish. Maybe 20. Oh, that's an appointment. Oh, well then, hopefully your appointment goes well. Hopefully. Yeah. Pull up to do some work. Appreciate that. I do the same thing. Furnace uses as much available fuel as needed to fulfill the heat demand. The vertical indicator on the left shows how much heat demand is fulfilled in gray. Stupid. Yeah. I guess my take on this is stupid people around the world using a temperature scale that's meant for water boiling as their weather. That's their weather guide. That's my take. Although, yeah, how dare you accuse Crank of being British? It's 95 here. I'm just thinking it's been over 100 in a few weeks. Oh, yeah. It's cooled down. Actually, what is it right now? It was 55 this morning when I woke up. Yeah, it's only 73 here. Cass and I literally have the same temperature. We're not opposite coasts. You better not say he's Swedish. You're on a thin line. Nice. But yeah, it shouldn't get back over 100 for the rest of the year until next June, July. Although with with climate change how it is, we've got some 95s in like April last year. We actually had a day in February that was like, I forget exactly what it was, but it was in the 90s as well. 3 is respectable? Goddamn right. Okay. You can also activate Furnace Overdrive, which temporarily increases the generator's efficiency, but also increases its wear. Careful and turn Overdrive off before the wear indicator on the right fills up and causes malfunction, resulting in casualties. Okay. We're going to Poland in a few weeks, and I'm going to freeze. Oh no! Sounds like a lovely vacation, though. Oh god. Cass, please. Don't flame bait people. Please don't flame bait people. I know Crank will behave, but please don't bait. Constructing any type of structure requires prefabs. They're prefabricated building components assembled at the construction site onto buildings, hubs, or whole districts. You can obtain prefabs from ruins or other abandoned deposits like maintenance wagons or abandoned ruins by building extraction district. You run out of prefabs to build anything, try demolishing one of your existing districts, hubs, or buildings to get back all prefabs used for the construction. Okay. District abilities. There are various district abilities available for players in the district panels. One example is district ability emergency chests. Ah, this is how we do it. Okay. Some district abilities are available from the beginning of the game. However, others can be unlocked by constructing specific buildings, signing laws, What? It's bold and I can't do anything about it. What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means, but how do I do it? Why certain events happening in a specific district, e.g. an ongoing protest or rally. District abilities can be divided according to how they are activated. Toggle. These abilities can be toggled and untoggled. Access the laws of the tutorial. Ah, that's fair. I figured the tighten the belts was a law, but I guess not. It's probably from the food district. Okay. Cooldown and then one-time activation. These abilities can only activate once and are unavailable after that given district. District abilities have additional requirements. For example, you need to have enough resources available for specific problems, cold, hunger, crime, squalor, disease, to be lowered or absence for the S. Okay, and then area effects. In addition to where you construct districts, their effects may give them additional positive or negative effects. Area effects are caused by environmental circumstances, natural layout of the land or surface to which a district is constructed, or by proximity to other districts. Area effects are applied when at least. And his name is John C. Her name is Splash Cena. Okay, for example, it's beneficial to place housing districts near other housing districts to benefit from mutual heating. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, so we click on the food district. This says emergency shifts. Trust falls slightly. How do I see where my trust is? Click on the person at the bottom. Oh, okay. Spleesh. Okay, against the elements, squalor. Each day the wind grows fiercer. Relentlessly, it beats against our buildings, weakening our structures gust by gust. Without raw materials to repair the damage, our districts will deteriorate. The more we build, the more materials we will need. This is the world we know. Provide more materials to reduce squalor before harms to our people. Promise to gather more materials. We'll use them to shore up our districts. We must move quickly or some districts will be disabled. Relations marginally improve with wanderers. Or we don't address this right now. All that matters right now is gathering enough food. Relations slightly worsen with wanderers. Okay, we will shore up our districts. Trust the yellow line at the bottom. Oh, this one. Okay. Where do we get materials? Probably from this thing. Okay. Are there any others? Nope. That's prefab. Okay, that's literally it. Alright, so 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Actually. So we're close to it. This is actually something. Wait. Just watch Homecoming Parade? Nice! And then kiddos ran out and enjoyed what the girls talking about at the end. Nice. That's cool. She's getting included and stuff. Okay, so we'll click on this guy. We can tighten belts. Hunger is significantly increased. Food demand per capita. Favors. Trust. Okay. We're building the next food thing. Yeah, we're good on food. We don't. That being said, we need one more stockpile hub. You gather 40,000 in 53 weeks. Stockpile's ready in 153 weeks at current rate. Okay, let's see. More food. More food. More food. Well, let's see what this is first before we make any promises. So others may live. My knees ache and my fingers are so stiff I can't hold the needle anymore. I've lived a full life. It warms my heart to see little Betty and Jacob play by the evening fire. Maybe this is it. I've talked to the other elders. If it comes to it, we will go. I won't let my grandchildren starve. Some people are ready to sacrifice themselves to lower the food required. We might be fine with a little sacrifice. Okay. 1. running out of prefabs, so this I'm going to pay attention to. Getting 20 a week. This just uses scraps. Oh. Okay, so this is like a week and a half. Materials. Oh. Okay. No, not what I need to do. Okay. X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we start going for that food. Ooh, ad starting in 15 seconds. Okay, we're gonna let this ad run. We got a lot of work to do. I'll see you guys back in 3 minutes, and yeah, get up, stretch, all that stuff. See you soon. Alright, we should be back. I see we already have a riot on our hands, though, which, you know, is good practice for what's going to happen in this game. Okay. I think Craig might be onto something. We might, for now. Z's increased. Wait, what? I just was that. And then, okay, we're gonna turn it on in both. Because, yeah, we're still not gonna be close. Good work. We're now gathering enough materials to maintain our districts. Time to focus on stockpiling food for the whiteout. Relations improved. Constant trust. Let's focus on food. Okay, get a little trust back. Also, Cass, thank you for being first. I appreciate it. Want to hear an interesting idea? What's it related to? I probably will, but I'm curious. England. Is the idea that we do some, oh, okay, X. Right here. I do want to keep going down in case I'm going to need more food. I'll hear your interesting idea on England. I'm scared, though. We're gonna... Oh, what's this? Aiden Fitcham, 47. Elder. Benjamin Harris, 37. Elder. That's how I feel. British? No, English. Don't do that to the poor Scots and the Welsh. Don't lump them in with the English. Thought the southern accent is a descendant of the much more original British accent. Yeah. I've heard that before. Seals. I can't believe my eyes. Oh, shocked at the sight of seals. Seals. I can't believe my eyes. We haven't seen them since before the Great Frost. How do they survive? There's enough meat. There's enough meat there to feed everybody. We're saved. Should we slay them if the Lord spared them from the end of the world too? Seal colony can supplement our food production. We do not have the workforce to go down to the steel encampment. I think Northern Ireland should reunite with regular and normal Ireland. Reunification is a very contentious topic. I don't necessarily have a good... I click for more information. Swallow rather increase disease, reduce population. Okay, there's not enough. Yeah, but we're good. Cold is absent. Disease is absent. Hunger is absent. Oh, colder season. Heat demand is increased. We're going to need. Apparently, Cass wasn't alive in the 90s. The IRA. Also, like Scotland going independent. Interesting thoughts on both sides. Scottish independence movements got a lot of traction after Brexit. Trust me, if I was, Thatcher would be dead well before 2000. Based. One of our Frostbreaking crew uncovered the frozen remains of a man in tattered uniform. His shoulder patch reads, New London Scouts 3rd Platoon. He bears an obscure insignia. Some of our elders claim it belongs to a military organization, while others argue it has religious significance. Have you heard of this New London before and can settle their debate? Oh, no! What was our New London? I can't remember. Was it Order? It had to be Order, right? New London is a city of discipline that follows strong leadership and where militant squads keep the peace. This will create a continuity in which New London has embraced order to survive. Hating on England is like my third favorite thing to do. Does hating on Thatcher fall under hating on England, or is that its own place in the like list of favorite things to do? Okay. Is it? personally, I group hating Thatcher in with hating Reagan. So, like, hating the British is like a different thing than hating Thatcher, because I hate Thatcher for the same reason I hate Reagan. But you know what? As long as you hate Thatcher, then I don't care how you get to it. Hating Reagan is different. Fair. I don't know. New London's history is shrouded in mystery. This will create a continuity in which New London is leaned on either order or faith to survive. Ooh. Ooh. The special relationships sound creepy on your side of the pond. Both dead, and while I understand the sentiment feels like wasted hate. Nah, it's a celebration. You get to celebrate they're both dead. While also... The other reason for me it's not wasted energy to hate on them is because of how much shitty things that are happening in each of the UK and the US is ties back to those two, and recognizing that these are not just temporary modern issues but deep-seated issues that go back to the 80s, helps shape what work needs to be done, and helps drive home how deep-seated the problems are and how much work needs to be done to get out of these loops. Goes back further than that. I mean, well, okay. Not every problem is caused by them. Obviously, racism predates them. There's a number of issues, but a lot of the economic issues go back to specific things that they changed. Things of that nature. Blaming them for everything is stupid, but they need to be blamed for a lot more than some people are willing to do. So that's my reason for keeping up the hating. Anyway, I'm gonna do Shrouded in Mystery because I can't remember what my old New London run was, and I think it'd be fun to let the game decide. Yeah, dismantling the mental health system. I don't know how much. I'm not as well versed on Thatcher and what she did with like NHS and mental health specifically over there, but I know in the US, Reagan is one of the main reasons that it's so hard to get mental health here. So here, we're gonna go with Shrouded Mystery, and we do need more food. And I don't have. Oh, we need more oil. We have way too many materials. Okay, so that was a mistake. I didn't need to do that. Maybe that'll help with the scraps? Well, yeah, no, there's... Wait. What is this? No access to resource. Okay, so we demolish it and get some stuff back. Oh, and we're out of oil. Shit, okay. How do I get to oil? Here? We're casually making our way to other resource deposits. I don't know what you mean that the seal colony. You can build another food district. This. Lack of prefabs, no resources for further construction. Not enough prefab components making further construction possible. There may be some prefabs left in one of the construction wagons. If not, we can try to salvage prefabs by demolishing one of the existing districts or hubs. Okay, fine. We're doing that. There's also something here. You don't have to, why are you limiting yourself to only clubbing baby seals in this game? What the heck? Okay, are you almost done so I can get my prefabs back so I can... Right, so we got prefabs back. Unfortunately, that's a good reminder. We need prefabs to make the prefabs. We're gonna break over to this first. I need oil though. Do I... Wait. One fuck, same difference? What? Are we fucking seals? What? Okay, that's done. We need extraction district on the prefab. Now, can I make another one? No. Shit. Stop giving me the... Ooh, what is this? The whiteout draws near a sacrifice. People in the camp are getting tense. They worry we won't gather enough food in time. Hunters blame us for ignoring the seal colony and claim they would have been able to provide enough food for everyone. It's too late for that now. What do you mean? We're definitely not heading down that way. Many elders have volunteered to walk into the Frostland rather than be a burden on our resources. Their sacrifice would significantly reduce the rations we need for the whiteout. What will we do? Our elders will die. This will not reduce our workforce. We'll respect our elders' wishes to walk out in the frost. There's going to be a negative to this. It's just going to happen later. I'm sure of it. But, we should do it. Deserters? No, they're offering. 500 of our elders are left. Now we need... Ooh. How much do I need for one of these? I need 70. Jesus. Deadly cold. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. 45 froze to death. That's just more food we're not going to have to make, right? What's this? Sierra Fincham, 13. Trainee seamstress. No more stories. Granny's gone for a long walk. She says I'll see her again one day, but not for a long time. I just think you should have clubbed those seals. I don't have the prefabs to go club the seals. We need prefabs to go seal clubbing. I guess I could take down one of the material extractions. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have built the second material construction. That was really not good. She told me lots of great stories Granny did about blue skies and sun so hot how you could go out without clothes. But a thing called the sea, like a big tub of water, which Granny once sailed across on a wooden dreadnought to visit friends who spoke funny words. But how it got cold. Who'll tell me stories now? The elder sacrifices greatly reduced the amount of food required for her survival. You tried punching them so hard they explode. No! I have not. Fortunately, that's not an option that was given to me. Okay, we're not having... Oh, I don't have the workforce for this. Okay, I turn this off. But only added a week? Can I turn off both? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, if I can leave for food and Harris exiles the old people, I was respecting their wishes. I was respecting their wishes. That's it. Respect the elderly, Crank. Into the black, burying the dead. We mourn those who have recently passed. As is our custom, we take them to the oil pits. We gently lower their bodies in the thick blackness, the fuel that keeps us warm and life likewise preserves us in death. What? Death also erodes trust in our leaders. Without trust, there's no future. Trust relations fall every time people die. I like to think that no other place affected by the cold except England as God is punishing them. Now we know if both Norwegians and Americans. Literally, Tesla also survived the cold. What do you mean Tesla? Nikola Tesla. You run into him in the first game? Okay. I don't have the work. What is it? I don't have the workforce for another one? Yeah. Okay, you're saying there's a chance I could beat Edison to death for the club? Yeah, there's always a chance. Okay, I can just deactivate it without... That puts us at 19 weeks. That's fine. That's fine. We're still ahead of schedule. Oh, but there's no other districts. So there's not even an oil... Wait, hold on. Oil. Okay, we're gonna do that. Why are you clubbing seals? I'm not clubbing seals! In this game. Okay. I guess I could turn this back on as there's not... I don't have anything else to do with these workers. Oh, but... No, not emergency shift. Okay, we're at +5. We're at +5. So what is this? Oh, okay. We're gonna deactivate this one, then we're gonna activate this one. When does this game take place? 1888 is when the big freeze happened, and it's 30 years later in this game, I think. Forcing people to return to work in the old dreadnought. Hell yeah! We're back, baby. This is not a resource. That's fine. Oh god, wait, what the fuck is this? Oh. That's just where the whiteout happens. That's okay. 3 years too short to stop baby ring. True. No, it's It's 1918. Math wasn't math. Okay. We'll be fine. What resources we have? All it took was sending some old people out into the snow. We did it! We secured enough food to survive the incoming whiteout. Workers will make sure some last-minute preparations before the storm arrives. We try to keep people warm for the time. We will survive. Now we wait. Consolidated history probably isn't even more this world based. $1886, okay. Not 88. I don't know why I thought 88. Alright. Time for the whiteout. Preparations are over. We're going to emergency shift and try to do some of this heat. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. Whiteout. Let's go surfing! Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Survival through sacrifice. The Wanderer's survival. The whiteout hit the camp. The Wanderers were ready. At least those who remained were. Huddled together while howling winds buffeted the rested hull. The colony of seals to hunt responsibility for years to come. Yeah! We need calamity seals! Wanderers feel confident about their future. No trace was ever found of those who volunteered to walk into the frost. Some say they walked straight across the snow through the gates of paradise. Wanderers were shaken but determined to continue their journey. Oh, I'm covering this, by the way. Just move somewhere hot. This is the hot place. They did that. They literally moved somewhere warmer. It's just that the entire world froze. Wanderers were shaken but determined to continue their journey. They pray for the day the whiteout stopped. The storms are fewer and further between. Maybe one day their prayers will be answered. They tried Indonesia. Probably at some point. Well, the British have. We survived the end of the world. Now what? Quick game. That was the tutorial. Said we survived the entire game. True. The old captain is dead. New London is weak. This is what the cities eventually start to look like in the first game. Food is low. Overpopulation looms. Coal is running out. People yearn for the mines. For a future worth dreaming of, but it's the same future for all. Keep the city together. Hold his hand on its deathbed. Shit! That does not look like something I'm gonna do. Chapter 1. Scraping the barrel. Captain is dead. As he weakened... The captain is dead. As he weakened, growing divisions brought city maintenance to a grinding halt. Now New London is left to suffer the consequences. As steward, it is your charge to lead. You must prove yourself. The overcrowded city is low on resources. Use this warmer year to build more shelter, secure coal, and power the generator back on. Let's get to work. Okay. Me, who signed the New Order law in the first game. The people yearned for whatever I goddamn tell them to. How do they pick a captain? It was divine mandate. God picked it. Picked the captain. Or something. I don't know. Oh my god, why? Okay, so there's the Frostlanders, there's the Stalwarts, and there's the New Londoners. Got 8,000 people. 4,800 workforce. Probably some monarchist nonsense. Probably. Wait, Frostpunk to a shallow coal seam. We should do that first. Where are shallow coal seams? What are you? Frozen forest materials. Prefabs. Shallow coal seams. Whoever stepped up without getting killed or exiled to cause the city to burn. Winter home. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Can't work, you gotta walk out in the snow. I mean... Power cores. Heat stamps. Heat stamps are a stockpilable resource that can be spent on frostbreaking, funding construction, when using specific actions. So he collects heat stamps. Okay, so heat stamps are what we call scrap, but here. Collects heat stamps weekly. Every community provides a share depending on size. The bigger the community, the more they contribute. That means that as the population grows, heat stamp income also increases. Heat stamps income could be increased by satisfying goods demand. It can also be modified by certain laws and buildings. You request or donate heat stamps to communities and factions. Click on a community or faction at the bottom of the screen to see the most possible actions. Also, squalor. Squalor means your citizens have to endure polluted air and overwhelming dirt and filth. Definitely, squalor doesn't come from having to endure faith. I don't know why that came out. I don't know at all. Squalor rises when there are not enough materials to meet the demand for the main city. It can also be reduced by implementing new inventions from the idea tree. On the other hand, some new technologies like generator upgrades or various buildings can emit toxic fumes, polluting the city further. As squalor increases disease and tension, it also decreases population growth. Squalor also causes recurring events that damage random districts, indicated by the district's wear. When wear reaches the maximum limit, the target district turns off due to malfunction. To make the district functional again, the player needs to repair it at a cost of prefabs. Ooh. I don't like spending prefabs. Society, communities. People of your city form communities. A group of people united by a common outlook and background. You can enter your communities by clicking on the image at the bottom of the screen. Under each community description is a list of actions you can perform with that community. Those actions can greatly improve your city's situation, but they can also change your relationship with that community, for better or for worse. Community name, you can find information regarding relations with your community. Your relation with each community will overall trust. Trust. That shows how much confidence people have in you as the leader in your decision making. It consists of your relations with all communities and factions, which are influenced by your actions towards them. The fulfillment of your promises. Additionally, their opinion of you depends on the direction in which you develop the city, what you research, build, and vote on. Since fall sick or die, or relations with every community, lower your overall trust. Improve your overall trust by increasing your relations with communities and factions. We've done by using community actions and the corresponding community panel. Try clicking on communities portraits at the bottom of your screen and choose the trust tab so you can do for them, e.g. Fund projects. In other tabs, you can find other actions that can aid you in various ways, usually cost of relations with that community. Otherwise, trust can be increased by starting certain laws of the council, fulfilling promises made in negotiations, or researching new solutions to the idea tree. Level of trust rank for the highest one. Revered, respected, accepted, tolerated, despised. Not that kind of project. Not that kind of project. Some citizens, ignited by passion and strong belief, will organize and form groups known as factions. Factions are groups of citizens that are united by a common and clearly defined ideology and will actually seek to implement all aspects of the city. Factions originate from communities and share some of their beliefs. However, they have opinions about the city's direction in all three fields, whereas communities focus on one aspect. Factions are more radicalized and better organized, which can be advantageous in certain situations. If your relations are positive, you guys can form a special action. On the other hand, if they disagree with your rule, their opposition can be more fierce. Factions will propose extreme or radical ideas within the city, engage disruptions as rallies protests. Be sure to inspect and familiarize yourself with factions in your city by clicking on their portrait at the bottom of the screen. Fervor measures how many radicals are active within a faction. These radicals increase tension. High fervor can also lead to violence and even civil war. Fervor increases when a faction opposes your decisions and actions. Decreased fervor, you need to maintain very good relations with the faction for a long enough time. Use de-radicalized faction action with the community from which the faction origins? I'm assuming this is supposed to be originates, or use special abilities in it. Prison building! With control of the city in your hands, you need to understand the desires of the faction of your city, assess their fervor at all times, and practically try to keep them in check. Let's wish for them to rule the city. No! Okay. Built that. We're gonna build Extraction District. Dude. Okay, so I don't know if covering 2 nodes is good. Construct districts, construct building. Research is okay. No. Construct hubs, no. We need a Frostpunk more. Yeah. Project your project so they can see the projections of projectiles. I do also need to. Oh, that increases the squall. Shit. So we'll build out this way then? Oh, wait, shelter. Okay. Build that one. We already have some level of stuff built out. Just helpful. This is goods. These losers keep fast. Yes, I know. Great. Now is dead. Cole's got generous off. We're doomed. Wait. Wait. Generator. Generator on.
The Steward appreciates all your adoring letters and will answer personally in due time.
Aww. Look! It's the automatons! Yeah, it was bugged. Jenner awakes. A child is born. People gather around the generator tower as it wakes with a thundering shudder and bestows heat on us yet again. This is the heart of the city. The last line of defense against the cold. First hope for a future, any future. Steward, there's a couple who says their first child, a daughter, was born at the exact moment the generators bring to life again. They call her Lily May. They ask that you bless her. You gave us hope back. Thanks to you, our child may yet have a future ahead of her. People are hopeful there's a future for them after all. Very well, Lily May. May your life be warm and wind spare your paths. Okay. We need more housing. More housing. So no, we're gonna a frost break. Let's see if I can get 3. Needed to not put as many down there, didn't I? I think that was the mistake. Need to have only 3 down here so I can fit another 3 down there. Can I do it over here then? 1, 2, 3. You need. Did you hear? The steward ordered us to set up a new extraction desert in the canyon. Okay, we need food. Or wow, it doesn't collapse. That food, we're gonna need more coal. So, where's more coal? Oh. I've registered as sick. Good news, Steward. We have secured a new coal deposit. It's part of the last vein in New London. So some deposits left that won't last for long. We improve our mining to use it efficiently, but the city's communities are voicing different ideas on how to do it. We need to decide whose ideas we're pursuing. We must choose a solution. The still tutorial actually campaign. I believe it's actually campaign now. Okay, when you expand an existing housing district, we'll do this one. How do we expand it? Expand the district increase the output and provide one additional. Sure. Three? Sure. And we need to build a research institute. Where do I build it? What? Do I just build it anywhere? Huh? Doesn't seem right. We... Can't have warmth anywhere because of woke. Oh my god. I have everything for this. Why is... it built? Buildings. Construct buildings in districts and empty building slot. Oh, okay, so that's why I'm expanding the housing, so I can build it there. Buildings have to demand output which are at the already existing economy of the district. Buildings can improve base output. Okay. Usually you don't have many buildings available for construction, however, the Research Institute's building is always available from the beginning of the game. Provides access to the idea tree and cumulative bonus to research speed. Developing a new idea is essential to invention of new technology, new buildings. Be careful. Be mindful of who's conducting the research. Ideologies. Specific groups will influence the result of the work. Go forth with special variant of building aligned with your views. Okay. One other thing while I'm thinking about it. Because this... I think this is taking more than 6 slots, which is a mistake. I think I need to rebuild this. Which means I have to demolish it. So, we're gonna do that. As bad as that is, I really want to rebuild it.
Beware of frostbite. Keep your face and ears covered.
1, 2, 3. Maybe. Maybe I did. Okay, now. No, I was definitely using more than. Okay. Definitely using more than 3. Uh-oh. Built that. What's this first? Abe Byron, 55, drill sergeant, and admiring generator. It's good to have you back, old chap. It was a terrible fright to have you switched off. You're more than just a heat source to us, you know. To us, you're a symbol of what we should be. Unbending, unyielding fortitude. May we all stand so bold against the frost. Generator is revered and respected by the stalwarts. Hell yeah. Good job, stalwarts. Forever none, really. Relations favorable, sized. Okay, let's build the research institute. We have 80 froze to death. Fuck me. That's not good. Okay. Research Institute constructed. Small crowd gathers inside the new Research Institute arguing about how to exploit the last coal veins. Stalwarts and New Londoners want us to lean on machine-powered mining, but the Frostlanders would have us pursue a more frugal solution. Never display such discord under the captain's rule. You have to choose who to entrust in developing the idea. Here's a New London of different perspectives. You may not be able to please everyone. I'll make my decisions now. This will open the idea tree. Show me our options. Idea tree. We need new ideas to move forward. However, different communities may propose diverging answers to the same issue. They will only pursue solutions that align with their worldview. Choosing a community development idea will improve relations with that community. I see. Okay. We, ooh, housing installation. I think we want to go to the whole lines first. Okay. How can we mine more coal? Dust coal mine. Constructed extraction districts. Mining operations where residual coal dust is sucked up and compressed into briquettes to make maximum use of the resource. 400 workforce requirement. Adds coal output. Disease is slightly increased and adds material demand. No one else shares this idea. We want to disagree. Okay. So, blasting coal mine.
J.K.L. Harris smells like syrupy waffles. Saying he smells good?
Oh, baby. 63 months.
Oh, baby! Jelly, thank you so much for the 63 months. Appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Not having to deal with these these great citizens of mine. Okay, I think, going with 57% of the city seems like a smart idea. Squalor's increased. So, blasting coal mine operation using explosive drilling to rapidly exploit coal deposits generating noxious fumes. First full day back home. Nice. This does cost 60 materials, but I can overcome squalor. I feel like a lot easier than disease. Oh, and this has a higher coal output. Yeah, I'm gonna research this one. Okay, see the council where delegates representing the cities that have its meeting. That's an act loss. We'll wait on that for now. What can I do? Prefabs, which I have plenty of. Oh, I do need materials, so. Well, actually, okay. Realize this. We need make sure that we are extracting prefabs. We need to do some Mythics Plus at some point. Yeah, we do. Deaths due to cold. Problems in the city. Steward, a cold wave has taken lives in the city. People were found frozen not only in the open streets, but in some houses and workplaces as well. They are as thick with grief and anger. People fear the horror of years past will return under your leadership. But the council to ensure new laws can help with the finance crisis. Reassuring them would be prudent. We will continue to freeze to death until cold is brought down. Trust falls. I see. Okay. So we need another housing district, which is why I brought this down. We need that. We'll go. This one will go up this way. This one went this way. Got 2-piece tier already. I'm happy. Yeah, I got 2-piece tier on one of my druids and on my monk. I think that's where I'm at. I need more food. Did I build food somewhere? Oh yeah, I did over here.
Worker at tonight's muster.
Oh, but I'm also running low on coal if I keep it up. Well, this will help with the running low on coal. Alright, so we don't have any cold concerns right now because we have just enough shelter. But we're okay. Our coal's getting better. Ooh. It's one more. There, I guess. I don't like being just a +9. Yeah, let's go for one more house. I need food too, but actually, drinks. Let's. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can. If I break to that, then I can. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 7. Okay. Oh, I can't do that. So we'll just build this food district. And then do I have enough to also no. What do I need for more extraction? Oh, 600 force. Ooh. Okay. Really? Doesn't take workforce to build? I guess they just go right back into working. Okay. Extraction, fast and cold. We'll do it this one. Zeitgeist. City direction. You monitor the zeitgeist of your city in the bottom left corner of your screen. Zeitgeist means spirit of time and describes the direction of your city on 3 axes: technology, economy, and society. Progress. We will build machines to cover our... Okay, I see. Laws you pass, buildings you build, and choices you make, they all impact the zeitgeist. At the same time, your communities have a natural tendency to favor some solutions over others. Relations with them will change based on how their views are aligned with the current zeitgeist. The more developed the city and the direction they support, the more positively affects your relations. Give a given community your faction supports, click on their image at the bottom of the screen, and hover over the icons above their name. Watch your decision to shape the zeitgeist. Be on the lookout for percent which tears your city apart. Okay. So, we build machines to carve, replace, and ice will improve ourselves with technology. We'll rip resources from the frozen or sustain memory. Bend nature to our will, and we will thrive. Okay, so either progress or adaptation. We have a little progress and progress. I'm covering it, by the way. Adaptation, fight against the cold's futile, will not give it the keeper's ratios. Merit and quality, we don't have progress in either. Tradition and reason, we don't have progress in either. Okay. It's greatly increased by fear of running out of coal. Why are we in fear of running out of coal? We've got enough coal for lots of weeks. Ways to settle differences. With the new mine, the impending doom of depleting coal is postponed. Yet differences between communities remain. The weakening captain wanted to establish a council to settle them. He didn't live to see it through. False to you, Steward. The people of New London want a say in how it's run. The first session, whether you should continue in the city. We need a council. Okay, well... 80% of my remaining workforce. I gotta do it. District employment. District employment can be manually controlled in any district panel by selecting a percentage value. You can scale all operations in the district. Adjustment will reduce the required workforce, and resource requirements will also result in lower output. If full employment cannot be selected in the district, these are not enough available workforce for city. To address this, you need to either reduce employment in other districts' workforce. Okay, and then expanding districts. Yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, the top right is where we keep track of temperatures. Okay. And what is this 10? Guard squads. Oh. Process. Don't have any. They're making food. So, population, growth progress. As population meaningfully increases, the city will prepare a census to count how many new workers we have available. The better overall situation in the city, the more children live to adulthood, and the more outsiders seek to gain entry. Okay. It's already gone up to 44%, up to 45? That's the counts for Thursday. And vote on new laws. All right, we're gonna have to do this vote and then go. I think we'll be in an ad break soon after, right? Yeah. In fact, not even that much time. Anticipation fills the air as council opens. The captain ruled with a firm hand for years, but those times died with him. Now the communities of the city want their say. Stalwarts maintain order on behalf of the captain and adhere to what they claim was his vision for New London. Progress, merit, and reason. New Londoners and Frostlanders clash over survival strategy, though neither has firm stance on economic or social issues. Then there are those who view the stalwarts with contempt for the role in New London's history, but they keep the shadows. For now. Based on your handling of the coal crisis, first decision is whether you should maintain your role as steward. Open the session. Game? Oh. When you return to the council in the future, you'll be able to propose new laws to vote on. But for now, a special vote needs to happen. The communities of New London have to accept you as their leader. Be careful. If you fail, this will be the end of your rule. I see. Okay. This looks like a lot, and I have an ad coming up soon, and I need a pee, so I'm not going to put it off. So I will be right back. We will look over all this stuff when I get back. So see you guys in 3 minutes. Okay, we're back. All right. So we've got every real drama of this game. Politics. Honestly, that was part of the fun of the last game. In my opinion, was it wasn't just the city builder. You had so much to balance, which made it a lot more engaging. Because like even Banished, which I mentioned before, is in my opinion the actual Souls-like of the city builders. You can get to a point where you're just like, cool, I know, like, I'm just gonna play whack-a-mole with what I need to build next, and I've gotten the city in a good enough place that it's gonna be 2 or 3 things at a time, and that's it. I just build the next thing and build the next thing and build the next thing, and there's the politics system of Frostpunk 1 allowed there to be this, like, even as you were like staring down the barrel of the big whiteout that you like literally just couldn't do anything during and stuff, you were like, you had to set yourself up for a situation where you had just enough trust to make it through, because people were going to die and you were going to lose trust because of it. And I forget exactly how close I hit it, but I definitely saw playthroughs of people trying out Frostpunk and like making it to date. Like, I forget how long the whiteout was, the last whiteout in that game before you won was, but like making it to like where it was like weeks, and people were making it to like 3 days left and stuff like that, and that just wasn't enough. And so I don't know, I thought that was always cool of like politics, so I'm excited. All right, so we've delegate session, voting in 10 weeks, 0 days. Vote of confidence. Should Steward remain in power? This vote fails, the delegates will immediately remove you from office. 22 people, cool with me already. 74 people are hesitant, and we've got 4 that absolutely... Okay, so they're New Londoners and Frostlanders. I am accepted. What is guide voting? Okay. All right, what does this do? Attached to city and generator, citizens of New London stayed together through thick and thin. They value technology, which they credit for getting them through the Great Storm. They seek to pass community service and city development effort. Okay. Stalwarts, favorable. Faction, disciple. Oh, they're a faction. Okay. So, New Londoners or Frostlanders are just communities. So, originally hailing from New London, these colonists of Frostland outposts tried to establish a permanent foothold beyond the city. Whiteout years destroyed that dream, but taught them the value of adaptation and grit. Okay, Stalwarts are the complicated one. They're disciples of the captain, which introduced order as a core tenet of New London, strict, controlling, and devoted to the captain's memory. Separate category of laws you can try to vote for that grant you extra powers, but real difficult to get voted. So I can play Tropico? Hell yeah. Okay. This is their manifest. Progress. Generating our technological ingenuity allowed us to power through and will enable us to thrive. Merit. We persevere because we ensure the best of us are given the tools and rewards lead us in the future. Reason. Efficiency in society is paramount. If social order needs to change to support it, it will. They seek to pass mandatory school for children. How are they supposed to work in the mines if they're in school? Contagion prevention, actions badge, community service, city development effort. Because they're unlocked, we have mobilized enforcers. Community action stalwarts will field elite squads and guards. Use the steward's discretion. Good relations, perk, extra prefabs assembly. Okay, so I can negotiate to get this number above 50. I need 51 votes. But if they're hesitant, they'll still vote for me, right? So that's what I'm curious about. I'm assuming against... There's 2 ways I can read this. It's either hesitant is I could just click vote now and some percentage of hesitant will vote for me and some percentage will vote against me. Yeah, hesitant votes. Okay. The other thing I was thinking was hesitant are people that I can sway, and then the against are just people that I'm never going to be able to sway. So I only need 29 hesitant people to vote for me? I could just click vote and be good, right? I don't mind negotiating, though, just because there's probably some law that I'm going to want to vote anyway. And that just gives me a better chance, I'm assuming. Okay, so should the steward remain in power? If the vote fails, delegates will immediately move forward. Okay, negotiate with... Let's see. With 22 guaranteed votes, you can negotiate votes for other factions as long as there has... Yeah. I've already done stuff to help new wonders like me. I can convince them to vote against me. My terms, vote against. So if I vote for this, or if say vote for... Oh, just build another blasting coal mine? I can do that. Yeah, I can easily do that, and that'll put me... Oh, the workforce requirement, though. I don't have 300. How do I get 300 workforce? I guess I'm like 50%. I probably don't have to do it instantly. But there's got to be some leeway. And then... The question is, how fast do I gain workforce? I can also just... I could turn off the workforce in the other building just to build it. Because I just need to build it, I'm assuming, right? Fuck it. Well, actually, hold on. I can see what everyone wants me to do. Okay, if I say vote for... Research and hold a vote. Oh. Protect worker health, workplace must adapt working hours to the weather conditions. Production efficiency is slightly decreased. Disease is slightly decreased, though, and heat demand goes down, which is actually pretty fucking sweet. Like, I don't like the production efficiency going down, but that's pretty cool. Research, gleaning, harvest. Hold on. Can I... How... Can I even get to these stuff? Oh, I guess that's heating. Let's see. Hubs. City. My concern is if I say that yes, I will research this, that I won't, or like this, that I won't actually be able to get to it in time. Okay. Gleaning harvester hanger. Can I search? Hold left alt. Oh, that's that? Okay. Would be on the Frostland tab. Okay. Okay, so it's not. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So I would just immediately go and be able to research this. Or do this instead of something that these guys would all agree with. Oh, but theirs is better. It's literally the same construction costs and the same workforce requirement, but they give more harvesting efficiency? What is harvesting? That's what I'm confused by. Like, am I harvesting right now? Is just something like, do I just get passive resources? You're gonna need logistics banked. Oh, okay. But I could still just do the research just to, because the negotiation's just for the research. Yeah, no, that's, yeah. Yeah, this would just put me right over. Which is, I assume the point is, hey, guarantee it. Like, I could just hit vote and then be like, the RNGs take the wheel. But it seems smart to be like, hey, we're going to do that. Let's do this. Because I assume this, like, if I finish the mission, then it also increases their trust. I assume. Maybe I shouldn't assume, but I'm going to assume that as well. Sure, let's just do this. If they give me more than 10 weeks to do this, then I can do the other one first, but as long as I have 10 weeks to do this, well, I was sure they would give me 10 weeks to do this. Then. Okay. Let's vote.
The delegates have spoken. The law takes effect.
Okay, cool. 3D shall remain then. Good. There are challenges ahead. Expanding coal extraction is a great success, but Vaden will last so long. We explore the forest land for a permanent source of fuel. Otherwise, the city will have no future at all. We must find more fuel. Okay, how long? Oh, I just need to start the research. Okay. Right? I only have to start the research? Time left 1 week? I swear to fuck, if it's I need to finish the 10-week research in 1 week, then I'm gonna be so upset. Where's my research? That's not it. It's in this district. Issues requires more workforce. Why do you not have max workforce? You should be fine. Okay, build a district on Old Way Station. Okay, that's. I'll have to do that later, right? Or. Okay, yeah, I need more workforce. Okay, yeah, I have 40 weeks. Why was it only saying I only had 1 week? What the fuck? Okay. How are we doing? 46%. 9%.
Remember to keep your heat lamp maintained. It might just save your life.
Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively, consider you a leader with integrity. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I could have just done the vote and probably would have passed, but this gave me a chance to also increase my relations. And it looks like not even at the penalty of decreasing my relations with other people, which is good. I understand when stuff like that is zero sum, but like, God, it feels good to be like in a situation where you might actually be able to appease everyone. Like where if you just play well enough, you get to appease everyone. I don't think I'm going to play that well, but in case I do. Okay, I still can't do so. What is this? Logistics. Yeah, I need more workforce, right? Don't get used to that's fair. But the fact that I had any opportunity to do that at all was appreciated. New law available. Rule. Okay. Guided voting. The steward may declare a motion vitally important to the city's survival, curtailing debate, convincing many wavering delegates to support it. Looks guided voting procedure, which greatly increases the odds of passing the law of the council. Ooh. Guard forces. Steward may deploy squads of well-trained, well-equipped guards without disruptions, otherwise keep the peace. The quell protest district ability, which ends protest using guard squads. To mobilize watchtower squads district ability, which orders watchtowers to field specialized guard squads instead of fighting petty crime. Ooh, I don't know if these are what I want to start with. Captain's authority. This would be cool to work towards. Aren't I in like a multi-mission thing? Well, I guess maybe the rules carry over. I guess I don't know. All right, goods. Where are my Frostlanders? Am I making any goods right now? I don't feel like... Oh, the Central District is making some. Okay. And then what's this? Natural forage ingredients may be added to food. We will train people to forage for those in the Frostland. Citizens will provide some food. Ugh. Oh god, this is gonna be so much easier to pass, but I don't want to hold on. Wait, why do I keep backing out like this? I can press Alt, right? And then yeah, this pops up. Okay, hunger's absent, disease is absent. Where's Jar Jar? We gotta get emergency powers through the hard times, right? The only time Jar Jar's a good character is when you're trying to, you know, establish democracy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so disease right now is fine. Disease isn't always going to be fine, but what else can I vote on? That seems like a good one to do, but community service. Ooh. All right. Okay, enforce. No common rules. Voluntary and unfocused communal effort does not yield any significant gain for the city. We could say, excuse me, expiration time slightly decreased. Meh. Main districts produce a small amount of prefabs. Just don't make people cold and disease will be an issue. True. Heat demand is decreased. Ooh, but no one wants this. That's a problem. And then service exemptions. Everyone's volunteer their time outside of work is needed unless they purchase an exemption from the city. Ugh. Oh, I mean, no one's against it, but like, there's a. I mean, there's a little bit of role playing, but also with the role playing comes stuff that there's, you know. Hold on, I just realized something though. No one wants this? What? I can't believe it. These people have gone soft. Okay, we increase research speed at the cost of heat stamps. Is that worth it? I'm kind of, yeah, I'm only making 14 a fucking week. Ooh. Okay, so for funerals, the deceased will be harvested and their healthy body parts used to support city healthcare. Unharvested remains will be incinerated and the ashes transferred to relatives. This increases research speed and actually disease goes down, which... Or we can do ceremonial funerals. Bodies are buried untouched after a traditional funeral to show proper respect to the departed. Relatives must be allowed to mourn with dignity. Reduces the trust loss resulting from deaths, which... People are gonna die. So that's not a bad one to do. But no one's really for that rule, and I want people who... I wanted to do stuff that makes someone happy. Okay, so we looked at community service. Basic necessities. Trust rises. Ugh. Okay. No one's like... No one's really excited or anything about this except the stalwarts. Okay, why don't I just propose this? Oh, I can just click on a delegate? Wait. Oh! Maxine Wyatt is a construction worker in Frostlander. Used to wait outside hothouses to collect food scrap. Devout follower of the 5-second rule. Enjoys playing the flute. Do I see how she wants to vote? Still carries the guilt of being unable to save her friend from drowning. These things are easier in captain's lives, swayed by a frugal mentality. Here's voices in the generator hum. Attempted a livestock breeding program using polar bears. Hates the feeling of stagnation. Okay, if I negotiate on this... Won't negotiate, they want this. Partially open to negotiate, mostly for. Open to negotiate, mostly against. Okay. If I say, vote for this... Ooh. Okay. The next thing, I do want to research the logistics district. So, logistics bays. There's Vanguard Logistics Bay and Automated Logistics Bay. Hold on. That's how I get this? Wait, no. I just can build a logistics district. Oh, but then I can't do anything with them unless I have the logistics bay? No, that's not right. Oh, you do need the bay to actually do a thing? Oh, okay. Okay, so... Wait, didn't I propose a law? Wait, am I crazy? Didn't I propose a law? Didn't I do this already? Do I have to do this every single time if I want to see where these researchers are? I think it just increases available teams. That's what it looked like from the research. Wait, so if I close this... Yeah, it's not... that's annoying. Okay, where's Survivalist headquarters? It's probably this one, right? Yeah. Wow, theirs is better. Go figure. Okay, that's... Yeah, that seems like not a bad thing to do. So, yeah, we'll do survival, food additives, food production efficiency. We'll negotiate with the Frostlanders, say vote for this, and then we'll get survivalist headquarters. Agree to the terms. Why would the voting happen in 10 weeks if I can't just leave? That's what is confusing about this. I would assume this means that I could like let it time out and like if I'm trying to get something for a negotiation.
JGL Harris smells like syrupy waffles. Saying he smells good.
I volunteer as tribute.
DTN, thank you so much for the 3 months. I appreciate it. How are you doing? How has the Space Marines 2 been going? I've been lurking. I know I haven't been saying anything, but I have been lurking and enjoying the cutscenes and stuff. I hope you're doing well. Wait, we'll just hold the vote. Space Marine 2 is literally gold. I'm glad to hear it.
The delegates have spoken. The law
I see.
takes effect.
Okay, now let's start the... So my food or labor... I just need workforce so I can start building some of this stuff.
The delegates have reached a decision.
So you're probably going to be scouting, actually. We do need some scouts. Maybe we're eating chemicals, at least we're eating. Stockpiles depleted. Steward, stockpiles of materials captives gathered have run out. After so many years, our resources in the pit are growing barren. Current output will satisfy some of the demand, but no, it won't. Problems will mount over time. Let's reach for new deposits, otherwise city us will suffer. I see. Okay. So, we need this to... I need my population growth. You know, actually, because we now are doing so good on the food, yeah, we'll go down to this, which gives us plenty of workforce, so we can start building extraction. Oh, so we can start expanding this. And then I can build. But the fact this map gets an infinite resource in main. You do output, yeah, goods, unlimited goods in main. Right, now let's build extraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Literally all of it. Okay. I mean, I assume the story is to ease you into the rest of this, which like makes sense. The Raise the Banner part of Space Marine 2 is how I want to go out. Nice. I should know what that is. I must have. I missed when you did that. Okay. Oh, saving. So what is this game all about? So, 1886. The world freezes over. It freezes over so badly that actually going north from England is the right way to go for these refugees. They establish a city that eventually looks like this. And your goal is to make a city that survives in this frozen hellscape. Frostpunk 2 is the sequel. It takes place 30 years later. The city, the old captain, which is you, the player character in the first game, has died, and someone needs to take over and expand the city to get new resources. Because one of the cool things about the first game is, like, see how this circle is here, this crater or whatever? You could only do anything in this crater. Like, there was a little bit of, like, you go and do, well, for actual city building purposes and resource gathering and stuff. You, and so it was, like, very tricky. You had a bunch of politics to deal with, and you get even more politics to deal with in this game. Putting your children to work was a common early decision that was definitely made for gameplay reasons and not because the children here for the mines. Sure. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it looks like, right? But, like, I wouldn't call it necessarily exactly like Zion. But, you know, so it's kind of a how far do you have to go and how much do you have to exploit your people to save them type game. Really fun, really fun. Definitely a very hard city builder. And this one just came out officially today. I think... I don't know. Maybe the early release was just for content creators. I got an early key. A couple people got to play it early. I saw. All right. Let's expand, please. What's this? Sue Miller, 12, street urchin, looking for trouble. Sydney's pa went and got her governess like she's gonna be a duchess or something. Not on our watch. Roughed up the little bitch, all right. Ferguson's boy, he's learned this too. If they try to wife us again tonight, we'll pull razors and say we'll cut out their eyes. It'll be good fun. What we want is a proper rumble. Short blades only. Come on, who wants to play? Lack of law regulating childhood is causing tension to rise through the city. Damn it! Fine. That'll be our next law. Our next law will affect the kids. We'll put them to work. I mean, what? Thought you were going to TwitchCon? No, I could not justify paying hotel prices right now. Especially when I potentially still have plans for next month to do a trip, and that trip I want to do more. I'm sad I'm missing TwitchCon, but yeah, it's actually crazy to me. I think San Diego was actually going to be more expensive than Vegas, which makes sense, but also doesn't make sense. And, like, I'm sure there's probably someone I could have reached out to from my Marine Corps days that I could have stayed with, but that's just, I couldn't justify. And I'm really glad I did it. I haven't mentioned this since the beginning of the stream, but I'll mention it again. Buster's back in the hospital. I'm actually surprised I didn't get a phone call. I thought I was supposed to get a follow-up. He's probably getting surgery today, if not already gotten it. Yeah, we were just at the point that we've tried to not do so. If you're completely unfamiliar, let me start from the beginning. Last year, Buster had enough issues with crystals in his urine that it was blocking his ability to pee. If that happens, then there's a chance that not a chance. If that happens for too long, urine backs up into the kidneys, breaks the kidneys, dead cat. We've been able to get him on a catheter and get him on food every time, or get him on a catheter every time that has happened, that he's been blocked off, and then they've been able to clear out the crystals. But and the food he's put on a special diet that was supposed to help, and it's helped a little in the sense that he's not been blocking up like every 2 seconds, which he probably would if he wasn't on the food, but it hasn't done enough to help it. And Thursday morning I woke up at 3 a.m. As I passed out on my couch, walking into my bedroom, and found Buster in my closet trying to pee, and having like peed all over his lower legs and not being able to pee at all. And I knew I needed to take him in. Luckily got him in before there was any issues, but yeah, at this point we have to do the surgery that basically, as it was described to me, he's just going to pee like a girl for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, this is going to happen. Unfortunately for him and me, this just opens a whole new can of worms, because he's going to pee like a girl, but he's not going to have the protections down there like a girl cat would. So I'm probably going to get him haircuts down there for the rest of his life, like very regularly, to make sure, because you guys have seen how fluffy he is. That's actually a really big concern, and why we put off the surgery for long. Like, it was genuinely not for the cost. It was one of those things of, it's like in his best interest that we didn't do this until we realized there's no other option. I think we're at the point that I feel like I've been told at this point we're not really seeing other options. He's still at higher risk for UTI even with the haircuts. Lot of issues. Apparently he's gonna have to only eat wet food for the rest of his life as well, which that's another concern. So exclamation Buster, I am once again trying to get some funds to finish out the GoFundMe for the first fundraiser I did when this first all started happening. Obviously that's been paid off at this point, but to help give me a little bit of leeway of like and maybe be able to pay the shelter, because they wouldn't give me a price. They said they'd work with me, but I'm not going to be able to get it for free. So any help would be greatly appreciated. But definitely another reason I'm glad today that I didn't go to TwitchCon this year. So yeah. Anyway. Frostlanders' demands met. Frostlanders are delighted you kept your word. They now look upon your rule more positively and consider you a leader with integrity. Relations with Frostlanders improve. Trust rises. I see. It's going up a little bit. Like at the same level as New Londers now. What's this? That's good. I need the population to go up so I can start doing the rest of this stuff. Oh, wow, went way up. Okay, cool. All right, first things first, we need to this up so we have enough food. Okay. Now we need to build a logistics district, because that is our next mission. I would love to do more for this stuff, but I think I need to do the tutorial stuff so I can get to work on some of this. Okay, so I can get bonus heat if I'm near extraction district. Oh, but that squalor, so I don't want housing district. What about near food? Oh, that's a negative effect on that as well. Okay, so we'll do it between these two guys. Wait, why won't it let me click here? What are the rules for this? Huh? These are white. They won't let me click on them. Thank you, DTN. I appreciate that. And like genuinely, I appreciate. Kate and Cass both have cheered 1,000 bits already today, and like any way you guys help, it means a lot to me. I know you guys see how much Buster helps me, and I feel like Buster's had a positive impact on you guys as well. And I want to take care of the little guy. He's 4 years old. He's got a long life ahead of him. If I just fucking take care of him. So, I appreciate it. Now, why will this build? Take care of yourself too? I'm taking care of myself by taking care of him. No, I don't, and this is not I'm not gonna shame anyone for not donating. Frankly, I know most of you've donated already. So, not donating now is not, I'm not gonna name names of people that haven't donated or whatever. Like, fuck that. I'm not going back through the list to see who has donated either. Like, unless I'm writing thank yous. I'm not going through the list to see what names I don't see. Like, times are tough for just about everyone out there. I appreciate the support. The support that I've been getting. Does this have to be already in a district? What does it take to build this? I'm so confused. Normally, like if I... Oh, wait, it has to start on something, doesn't it? What does it start on? Oh. You go all the way out here? Okay. Is there another one? There. That one I can get to easier. Okay, that makes far more sense. I was like, why is it working? There's literally a game mechanic I've had to deal with so many times already. Okay, so... start here. We'll get both of those just because I'm not going to do this in one anyway. What's this? Steward, a new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland, others to births not known to breeding deaths. Whatever the cause, we've adjusted our calculations of the city's needs to reflect the new numbers. 1,100 new people. That's great. Fortunately, we're going to need more coal. Especially because temperature is going to drop again soon, right?
Do not be alarmed by any unusual noises coming from the generator. Routine maintenance work is underway.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. What do I do? Just go back to this? Yeah. This is something. Alright, what's this? Infectious agents, the first crack. Steward, during a routine medical examination performed by stalwarts, a small group of Frostlanders refused to be assessed. These checkups are relics of years past, when a cough could endanger the city. They're gone now. We've adapted, one said. No point continuing this invasion of privacy. Sorry, they're British. No point continuing this invasion of privacy. The stalwarts maintain that regular physicals help ensure the safety of our workers. It's vital we monitor our citizens' health, one foreman pushed back. We've had epidemics in the past, we mustn't allow another one. For the sake of safety, no one can afford to be bashful. The subgroup of Frostlanders will oppose this decision. They should improve with new letter stalwarts. Ban mandatory checkups. Workers can determine their own health. Subgroup of Frostlanders will support the decision. They should slightly worsen with new letter stalwarts. Or do not interfere. We have more pressing matters to deal with. And everyone dislikes that. Because stop being a fucking milquetoast and get off the goddamn fence. Man. This feels like the right decision, both from a real-world perspective and from an in-game perspective, because there's just more people, or New Hunters or stalwarts just represent a bigger percentage of the population. I know they're not always going to be aligned, but they're aligned for now, so let's just keep it up. Okay, I can build this logistics district now, right? Oh, no. I gotta build. Alright, now I can build it. It's gonna have such an insane heat requirement. What can I do about that? I guess. I don't even have to look for it. Oh, I can do a law proposal again. We should do something about the kids. Just do school. Let's just do school. Why can't I make them work in the mines again? Well, we didn't have mines, but okay. Who do I want to negotiate with here? Like, it'll probably pass, but again, I like getting the... Can I negotiate with both? Hold on. If I say... Let's see. I do like this one. Oh. You just buy it with 200... No. Okay. I do remember looking at this and being like, wait, I kind of like that. So we'll just do that. And then can I also negotiate? I can negotiate with both. Interesting. Does that help my trust with both? Actually, you know what? We're gonna try this. We're gonna negotiate. I like this one. Oh wait, no, there's this. Oh, let's just do this. Okay, so you can only put out 2 promises. Because we're sent too many promises, so maybe. But I guess we're at 100, so who knows? Okay, so I've got 2 weeks. Oh, okay. I've got 10 weeks, and then I can pass one of these, and then at the 20-week mark, I'll be able to pass another one. We just got to be on top of this. That's how I gotta do this. We now survey the frozen lands around New London and find a source of fuel to ensure its future. I see. Ah, sweet. Exploration. Let's look at the tutorial. Launch expeditions, discover locations of interest and resources you can harvest for the benefit of your city. You can select territories to explore by clicking on their names. Explore a territory, you need to allocate a certain number of Frostland teams, which are sourced from logistics districts. Territories have different difficulties that affect the cost, time, and threat level of the exploration. Open. Territory is fast and safe to explore. It requires fewer Frostland teams. Rugged. Territory takes more time to explore. It has increased threat level. It requires more Frostland teams. Challenging. Territory is the most time consuming to explore. Has the highest threat level. It has highest cost of Frostland teams. Blocked. Territory is possible to explore. Usually it's caused by a whiteout looming over this territory. Threat level of a territory signifies whether there will be any consequences sending people to explore that area. Safe, dangerous, or deadly. Exploration of a territory always causes injuries or deaths associated with a specific threat level, but the number of people affected may differ each time. Threat level, as well as duration or cost of exploration, can be reduced by researching new exploration methods in the idea tree. If exploration of a territory is interrupted, e.g. whiteout or lack of Frostland teams, you must send an expedition again to resume it. If they reach a chosen territory, they'll resume exploration rocks from when it's halted. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the thing. Overpopulation, dwindling fuel reserves force many residents of New London to take refuge in these temporary shelters built around a small hot spring. Let's wait for a condition to prove them to return back. Okay, so it takes 5 Frostland teams, and we get a lot of people. Okay, let's do this first. 10 Frostland teams. Footsteps Hills used to be thoroughly explored, but whiteouts have raced past the safe house we constructed. Area had an old coal mine, though. Maybe there's leftover coal still there. Okay, so cores, frostwind dwellers, and prefabs. Wait, what? Where's the coal that's supposedly here? Well, whatever. Let's launch the expedition.
Logistic District is now operational. First expeditions in search for fuel will be launching shortly.
That's a... Oh god, that's a problem. Okay, so I needed to do this way faster. I would have already fucked this up. Because we're going to be... Yeah, I might have already fucked this up. I think I needed to already be done with this mission by the time this happened, because I just don't have the workforce for more coal, right? Oh, wait, no. I do. Okay. Extraction. 1, 2... 3, 4... the start. Okay. Oof. Oh, I mean, we're housing as well. That's not good either. I do have... Put that there. For you. Prefabs? Okay, we're up to minus 68. We're positive. Okay. Whew. One crisis averted.
Children children caught idling during school hours will be punished.
Okay. Next we need a housing district, right? Ooh, you benefits. Oh, can I double dip then? Oh, I can't. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Okay, so that's gonna help. Nice little plus 40 heat. Well, and that's just for that housing district. There's also this one's then getting a plus 60. I think it was also showing another one for this. I don't know. This should already have that benefit, but maybe it benefits from each district that gives. I think it's potentially plus 80, is what I'm trying to say. Or maybe it's plus 10 each, and then it's plus 40. Is that what you were saying? Maybe you have the math right. I thought it was plus 20 just for or was plus 40 just for this one. But if it's okay, Ruby King, 27, apothecary. Daring to dream. For many years, suggesting anything against the captain meant close scrutiny from stalwarts. Despite the bullshit booing from their bloody speakers, we managed to find our own way. Kept our principles, stayed frugal, put families first, watched out for our neighbors. Forgive me when I played League last night. Oh no. Oh no, why would you do this to yourself? Let's snooze that. I'll probably... Craig, if you're going to be watching, can you just snooze and then warn me when we've used the last snooze? Had that itch a few times. No! Don't do it. Don't do it. Shanny tried to coach me. It was awful. She was great. She was great. I wasn't bad, but just play Deadlock. If you need an invite, just whisper me. I think I've got Deadlock invites. Now we have a council. Maybe it's time for us to stop trying to make a change. Council inspire people to suggest new ideas about the city's future. Oh. You hated Deadlock? Really?
Recognized by the city. Pilgrim delegates will be joining the next council session.
541 Frostlanders. Wait, you tried... It was years ago, Crank. Years ago. But you tried League without... Yeah. League is like that one person you call late Thursday after field day beers ran out. Yeah. Played one game, was a terrible fucking experience. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that. We've been playing against bots in the Vibe Club, and that's been fun. I got my ass handed to me the one game we played against people, and that, like, no, I 100% got skill diffed. Like, skill diffed out of my goddamn mind. It was actually bad how bad I was. Yeah, just snooze them, and then let me know when we're out, and I'll be like, I just. I remember the match that like I played was like 3-4-4, 2-4. It was like 55-0. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, the matchmaking probably needs some work. But it's also a small player pool, I assume, too. All right, 541 Frostlanders were organized. A faction of these pilgrims form a resilient, spirited community held together by the bond tradition. This, like, blasting coal mine. Fuck. Chemical additives. Fuck. In mandatory school. Fuck. Is this literally just they're gonna hate the first 3 laws I pass? Is that just their rule? Adaptation. Generators monument to arrogance who has cast it off. Adapt to become free. No. Quality. Individuals should give to the whole as they can take from the need. Tradition. A special trend. Hellborn pass and risk plunging into abyss. Boy guides. Sure. Okay, I see. Fuck them. Holy shit. Okay. I can do a law proposal. Which one did I want to do first? I want to do durable goods first, I think. There's 32 against. Oh, God. Pilgrims like it, though. That's nice. Oh, I can't. I can only have 2 negotiations at a time. Shit. Okay. What's the other one I was gonna try and do? The service? This one. Okay. This one's just automatically sorted. I don't need to worry about hitting some RNG thing and not doing the vote. We're just gonna do it. And then 10 weeks we'll do the other one when we can actually negotiate. Well, just lie to you, kept your word, then now look upon your rule more positively, consider you to lead it with integrity. I am pretty sure these guys are just gonna always say
J.K. O'Hara smells like syrupy waffles.
brother, fuck! This is what I get for not disabling raids. No! Primal, thank you. I appreciate it. Here for the beard, now I go nap. I'm ending in like 10 minutes. Fuck! Primal, I appreciate you coming through. Guys, please go check out Primal. Primal is a fucking phenomenal shooter player. Why is the VA calling me at 5 o'clock? Of course, Marine raised me and then the VA calls me. They're like, oh no. Just pass it on. Stop lying to these people. I'm not fucking lying. Know your worth, fucking king. This is an Among Us lobby. Oh my god. Anyway, Problem's been playing a lot of good shooters. He's been playing some Among Us recently. It's been fun on Tuesdays with Jelly, with 10 letters. Oh, and Saturdays. That's right. So please go follow him. If you're here from Primal's stream and don't know me for whatever reason, I'm JKL Harris. I'm a recovering Dead by Daylight streamer. That's how we met in the first place. And yeah, I've been just doing a variety of stuff. I am gonna quickly pimp. My cat is in the hospital again. I've been keeping the phone up because I'm waiting for a call about whether he's even getting surgery today. And I am raising funds, so exclamation Buster, if you would like to help my sweet cat, there's great pictures of him in my Discord. If you need picture evidence of what a great cat he is, totally understand. But yeah, I'm raising money for him, so that's what I'm gonna pimp out today. But I'm just glad people are here. Appreciate it. Primal, go nap. Thank you for coming by. I'm not gonna be here much longer, but oh, Mim, you have work in 5 hours. Go. Anyway, this is Frostpunk 2. We're wrapping up soon, so I don't want to like do a huge like discussion of what we're doing, but like, long story short, we're trying to survive in a frozen hellscape. It's 1918, it's 1960 or something like that, and the world's frozen over. So we're trying to do our best. I'm really enjoying this. It's giving me, it's captured like the energy of the first game without being the same game, which is an impossible task to ask, and they've managed to do it. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, 9 weeks passes, or 27 weeks passes, and I can pass it in 9 weeks, so that's good. Okay, we've learned our lesson. Wasn't I building housing? Oh, yes, I was. Okay, cool. I should also... Okay, we need to clear more of this stuff because I need more materials. 6, 7, 8. Oh, not gonna make it there anyway. That's fine. Yeah, do that. Right side of the cold prevented World War I. True. More people died to the cold than to World War I, so is that actually a positive? 69%, nice. How do I... Industrial turns materials into prefabs. How do I get goods? Food, materials, food, materials, Prefabs. Okay. I'm actually gonna have to end. That's calling. So I apologize for a quick end, but I gotta go. Gotta do this